Stomp, stomp, she do the nala stomp. Stomp, stomp, she do the nala stomp. Hi! Welcome to...
I feel like you're really far away.
Well, that's because I've noticed you sit up in the corner.
Yeah.
And then if I'm sitting closer to you, it's
Yeah.
really off center. And like this whole side of the couch is just empty. So I could just sit here and move that so that this is the center.
Okay.
Okay, we're just not going to be sitting on the couch, and I hope that doesn't stress anybody out. But suck it if it does. Okay, 1 sec. Is that better for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hi.
Oh, sorry.
I got to intro us at some point. We can't just keep chit-chatting.
Ready.
Hi, welcome to All Things Internet, a show where we talk about things we see on the internet that usually have to do with the internet, and Emily tries her best to fact check and research some of the things that she sees. I'm Rachel Ballinger.
I'm Emily Brostaff.
And this is our podcast.
That was good. That was
I
smooth.
think our smoothest one yet.
Yeah. You kind of sounded like an NPR intro. And this.
I'm actually really, really good at those type of voiceovers and stuff.
Okay, give it a go.
Well, I don't know. Give me something to say.
Put you on a spot.
Yeah.
Like if you were to do a podcast about poop, go.
In today's episode, we will be discussing poop.
That was pretty good.
I should be a voice actor.
You could be, yeah.
I want to try it.
Yeah.
Can you find that out? How do I do that?
I will look into it.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm actually living.
Yeah.
I'm vibing. I'm
Yeah.
doing good.
It's just it's a Sunday.
Yeah, I'm having a great Sunday.
Yeah. It's a Sunday.
Excuse me, I came over to your apartment today.
That was the highlight of my day.
I figured.
I know.
Wasn't the highlight of mine, but I'm sure it was the highlight of yours. So
Was it at least in your top 3?
sure. I've been
Oh,
having a good Sunday. I'm sorry.
Good.
I love you though.
I love
And I'm glad you're here doing this with me.
It's okay that bolting my sliding glass door into my wall for over an hour was not the highlight of your Sunday. I accept that.
Because I wasn't benefiting from it. I get why it's the highlight
Yeah.
of yours because you felt safe and your
Yeah.
AC unit was correctly put in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great for you. I had no problem doing it, but it's not my highlight.
We'll work on it.
All right. What do you got in the news for us today?
BuzzFeed put out an article this morning saying that Michelle Branch, making my way downtown,
Walking fast.
I don't think we can sing too much of
Faces
it, bros.
fast.
We're going to get banned on YouTube.
Homebound. Okay, sorry. I won't sing anymore. Continue.
Okay. So BuzzFeed put out an article this morning saying that Michelle Branch was arrested for allegedly assaulting her husband after she found out that he cheated on her.
Well, violence is never the answer. And that is the end.
Thank you for that insight.
You are welcome.
Michelle was...
People can't say, well, like, you know, because their domestic violence happens women towards men all the time, or women v. women. And, well, you know, most commonly we know man to woman.
Yeah.
Okay. No way is it allowed to happen, or is it right? And so you can't be like, oh, I understand.
Right.
Why am I Miranda all of a sudden?
Oh my God.
No. There is.
Yep.
No.
It's okay.
No.
So she was arrested in Nashville for allegedly assaulting her husband on early Thursday morning after sharing on social media, because that's how you solve your problems, that she found out that he had cheated on her. So she admitted to slapping her husband, Patrick, in the face 1 or 2 times after the Nashville police responded to a domestic disturbance at their home at 2 a.m. So Patrick, who's the husband, told police that Branch had slapped him during the argument. She was booked and charged with 1 count of domestic assault, and according to online court records, she was released from custody after several hours, and the incident came shortly after. She said in a tweet that has now been deleted that she just found out that Patrick had cheated on her with his manager while she was home with their 6-month-old daughter.
Oh. That's rough.
That's rough.
That just sounds like a terrible situation, and don't cheat and don't slap people.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our opinion. All right. Serena Williams is official. I know.
I'm upset, but I understand.
Well, she's upset.
She is, and rightfully so.
Yeah. So she's officially retiring from tennis, and she did a recent Rogue interview where she said, and this is a direct quote, "Believe me, I never wanted to have to choose between tennis and a family. I don't think it's fair. If I were a guy, I wouldn't be writing this because I'd be out there playing and winning while my wife was doing all of the physical labor of expanding our family. Maybe I'd be more of a Tom Brady if I had that opportunity. Don't get me wrong, I love being a woman. I've loved every second of being a parent with Olympia. I was one of those annoying women who adored being pregnant and was working until the day I had to report to the hospital. Although things got super complicated on the other side, and I almost did do the impossible. A lot of people don't realize that I was 2 months pregnant when I won the Australia Open back in 2017, but I'm turning 41 this month, and something's got to give." I didn't know she was 41.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
She is a freaking goat.
Yeah. My God.
She is the goat.
Yeah.
She's amazing. An
Yeah.
amazing human being.
Right.
I mean, yeah. Is she married?
I think so.
I don't know anything about her personal life. I just know that she did have a baby, and then she had to wear pants for like blood clot things, and the tennis people were all mad at her, but it was like she would die if she didn't. And then there was a bunch of, that's all. I only know those kind of things.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. Did you just look it up?
I did just look it up. Yeah, it says that she's married to Alexis Ohanian.
Wait, I want to dive deeper into her statement.
I have a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, so she goes on to talk about how it's not so much about retiring, but it's about evolving into the next stage of her life, saying, "I'm here to tell you that I'm evolving away from tennis towards other things that are more important to me." And she talks about how the whole process is incredibly hard for her, saying that there is no happiness in this topic for me. I know it's not the usual thing to say, but I feel a great deal of pain. It's the hardest thing I could ever imagine. I hate it. I hate that I have to be at this crossroad. I keep saying that to myself. I wish it could be easy for me, but it's not. I'm torn. I don't want it to be over, but at the same time, I'm ready for what's next.
So she said if I was a man, she'd be out there playing while
Right.
her like, if she were a man, her husband would be, or her wife, whatever, would be at home with the kid. So from what I get to that is she's not getting the home support.
I don't want to allege, but
I was just trying to, she gave us a statement and I'm trying to understand
that's
it.
kind of the vibe I was getting.
Yeah, she's not getting the support that a man would get at home.
Or maybe she's saying it's just like the societal pressure and expectations.
Yeah, that's what I was like. So it's two things. It's either she's not getting the support at home, or society just won't focus on her athletic ability and keeps focusing on the fact that she's a mom.
Right. Well, she said in the article, too, that Olympia's been asking for a sibling for a really long time. And she's like, I can't do that again. Like, I can't play tennis as much as I was and give Olympia a sibling.
Yeah, that's true, because guys don't have to take any time off.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then that might be what it is. It's that she wants more family, but she can't do that without giving up tennis.
Well, and the only thing that kind of struck me the wrong way is she said in the article that this is a very taboo subject at home, that her and her husband don't even speak about it, that she only speaks about this with her therapist. So it's a little weird. Like, I feel like
this is all our speculations.
Yeah.
We are coming up with our own conclusions, and they could be completely off. But this is just what the vibes we're getting.
Right.
But personal vibes, y'all might have something different, and it might not even be near the truth. But yeah, that doesn't seem like home life is great.
Could you, if you were thinking of retiring from YouTube, like, Abby would be the first person you would run to talk to this.
Yeah.
Like, even if it was,
she would tell me whatever makes you happiest and you think is the best idea.
Right. And so you can't, I just find it a little odd that she said that she can't talk to her husband about it. And it could just be it makes her so upset that she doesn't want to be mean or cause a fight.
We are just speculating things. And this is all allegedly.
But that's your partner. You should want to talk to them and get their help.
Yeah.
And so that was the only thing where I was like, oh, maybe he isn't supporting her as much as he could, or maybe she thinks he's not supporting her as much as he could because of those two factors together. But I don't know. It could. We don't know anything.
We don't know anything. I just hope that she finds happiness.
I know. Also, okay, do you find it I don't know how I would feel if I were her child and I grew up and read this interview of my mom talking about how she had to give up she literally said the words, the hardest thing in my life, that she hates this, that she wish it could be different.
I feel like a lot of kids hear that from their parents. I gave up everything for you, or I couldn't go to college for you. It's
I didn't
not
ask
healthy.
you to.
Yeah, whatever. Kids don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, good for her for keeping it real and being like, this sucks. And like, this is not fair to women. And, going on her little rant, like good for her for bringing awareness to it. But I'm just saying on a personal level, like that would crush me when I got older if I read an article of my mom saying.
She might we don't know what actually is happening at home or how Serena is talking to her daughter or whatever. She might tell her something else that she's like, I had to say this to the public, but this is what's actually going on.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Could be. Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that.
Well, I'm excited for positive moments when those happen because this is not positive for me. Continue on.
Okay. So you know how last week we talked about Addison Rae, her mom, Sherry, and Young
with
Gravy?
the younger TikToker.
Yeah. So Addison Rae's dad is out of hand. All right.
Got it.
So in case you missed last week's episode, Addison Rae's dad allegedly, but not really because there was a video of it, cheated on her mom, Sherry. There was a video of him in public kissing a much younger woman when he was still married. Yeah. And so Addison's dad's name is Monty and her mom's name is Sherry. So yeah, that whole cheating, I lost my train of thought. That whole cheating thing happened. And then Sherry basically went on TikTok and said she wasn't going to address it because she didn't want to like hurt her kids. And then she started flirting with Young Gravy on TikTok. And then Young Gravy kind of flirted back and it just kind of turned into this like cute little bit that they were doing together.
Okay.
Well, apparently Monty doesn't like that his ex, who, he treated like trash, is moving on,
Okay.
Can't have your cake and eat it too, buddy.
No.
So he posted a TikTok challenging Young Gravy to a boxing match, but it wasn't just like a, hey dude, like meet me here at this time, let's box. You know how like a lot of people do on TikTok?
Oh, I guess I'm not on that side of TikTok. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's usually how it goes.
Got it.
Is they're like, I want to box you. And then the person's like, all right, bet. And then like, that's how it goes. No, he couldn't just let that happen. So instead, he put his phone, on a tripod, I'm assuming, and took his shirt off and was shirtless and was growling aggressively, like Hulk smashing, like baring his teeth, like turning purple in the face, growling at the camera.
What?
Yep. With the words, when Young Gravy won't accept a boxing match, written across the screen. He's almost 50.
They need to get off TikTok.
Yeah. So he's almost 50. Young Gravy is 26 and looks like Gumby. He's not going to fight him. Monty's like jacked and huge and clearly has some
He's going through
feelings.
some things.
Yeah. So if all of that...
What an immature thing to do.
You're embarrassing not only yourself, but your children.
This is all extremely immature. That's what all of this is. It's all really immature. If anyone was logical, reasonable, or an adult, none of this would be going on. No one would be publicly flirting with anyone that is so much younger. I mean, get yours. But not because you're flirting with someone younger, because you're kids. Like, Addison is a TikToker.
One of the most famous TikTokers
and
ever.
That's just like, things are messy. Like, you're making things messy.
Right.
And you're putting your personal life out there when this is your daughter's business.
Oh, yeah.
Is how I think of it. It's not like, I'm like, date someone younger. I don't care if everyone is of age and consenting. I don't care. Cute. But like, that is weird. It's all weird.
It's weird. It's all weird. So if all of that wasn't enough, Tana decided to get involved.
Tana Mojo?
Tana Mojo.
Tana! What are you doing? What are you doing, Tana? I haven't heard her name in a while.
I know. She's been a little quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
So Tana commented on Monty's video and literally all she said was, I'm calling the police, period. Like, funny, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
a Tana thing to say.
And so Monty responded to her comment and said, about your body count, ? Go take a bath.
Whoa, did he just slut shame her?
Yep. And then he posted an Instagram poll where he was asking his followers if Tana's body count was above or below 300 and tagged her in the story.
He needs to immediately be taken off of all social media. That is crossing a line. That is so not okay.
No.
Like, it's weird that it's like kind of inappropriate that the mom was flirting with the dude, because that's just like weird to see. I didn't care.
It's weird, but it's harmless.
Yeah. What made that action weird was that like she probably knew her ex was going to respond with some outlandish thing. So it's like
maybe.
But that's not on her. That's on him.
Right.
So like if it was just the mom doing that thing. I'd be like, I said it last week.
Yeah,
like,
you're
whatever.
like, eh.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But now that this is all happening,
Yeah.
the dad needs to not. This is crossing so many lines.
Yeah. It was weird. Oh, and it goes on.
And it's not weird. It's wrong.
It's
He's
inappropriate.
slut-shamed her.
Yeah.
No one's body count matters.
Nope.
That is so gross.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh, I know. So Tana responded with a TikTok where she was just talking to the camera, and she said, clearly he wants to beef. So why a grown man is even remotely discussing my body count. You've obviously seen the paparazzi news of him stalking me down for a selfie, and I'm tired of the obsessive calls and texts and FaceTimes like these. And then she showed a screenshot, like receipts of him like sliding into her DMs, and like she had receipts. And
love it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes. Do not take the high road in this moment.
no, oh my God, no. Yeah.
Take the lowest road.
Yep.
Take it.
And then went on to say, if you want war, so be it. I feel kind of strange beefing with this man at his prehistoric age. Yes! Monty, I'll take a bath, hopefully before you go to prison. See you in court or in jail. Get it?
I'm so for that.
Yeah.
I am so for that. This dad is unhinged.
It's kind of like when we were talking about Kanye. This is beyond wanting press and wanting publicity. This is beyond like
he's going
being
through
funny.
it and needs professional help.
He needs professional help. There's something.
What is happening is not okay.
Like if you are a mentally sound father, you would never put that kind of stuff out there for your children to.
That's what I'm saying. Like the maturity, like none of this they shouldn't be on the internet.
Right.
The parents just shouldn't. Like I'm obviously feeling for Addison Rae. Like this is
and her little brother.
And it has to be. That's so like Addison Rae this is her business,
right?
And then also on a personal level, a human being level, seeing this happen.
Dad, that's humiliating. Well, and then Young Gravy actually commented back. So he made a TikTok responding to Monty's Hulk smash boxing TikTok. And he said, I'm a grown man. I'm not going to fight you for TikTok drama. You have one of the most successful daughters in the world, and you decided to act half her age to try and get some attention. Why are you embarrassing your whole family? Grow up, get some help, and if we ever cross paths in real life, don't do anything stupid. Like,
don't try and fight me.
What are you doing? That's so embarrassing.
He handled it better than the dad.
Oh, yeah.
Tana handled it better than the dad.
Yeah. I'm loving that she showed up with receipts, though.
I love a receipt. Every nosy person on the planet. I'm nosy. It's none of my business. I have no right to know anything. Love knowing everything.
Yep.
Love a receipt.
Love a receipt. Yeah.
Show up with the receipts.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
I want to see them.
Because then you know whose side to take.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So, and then, do we need to?
Oh, you know what? We should check to see if we have a sponsor for today. Sponsor. HelloFresh. HelloFresh is our sponsor for today. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. So you can skip the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that is why it's America's #1 meal kit service. And with summer almost ending, you need to skip the grocery store and spend time soaking up the last of the summer sun. And with HelloFresh Market, it's a one-stop shop for all your mealtime needs with a curated selection of quick breakfasts, lunches, snacks, desserts, and more. You do it all online. You don't have to leave your house, or you can do it while sitting on your phone or laptop in the sun. And if you're heading out for one last vacation, you can update your delivery address and enjoy HelloFresh at your vacation destination with just one click. Plans are flexible, so they work with your changing schedule. I love HelloFresh because they make cooking easy and fun, and they take all the thought out of it, so I just get to enjoy food that I made myself. So if you guys want to try HelloFresh, then go to HelloFresh.com/allthingsinternet16 and use code allthingsinternet16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/allthingsinternet16 and use code allthingsinternet16 for 16 meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Try it today, guys. I love it.
Speaking of TikTok drama.
Speaking of it.
We have to talk about all the lesbian TikTok drama.
There is so much lesbian drama happening right now on TikTok. I'm I'm flabbergasted. None of it
Yeah.
has to do with me. Hey,
Yeah. I know. Okay, so
I'm happy.
we're just going to catch you up on the lesbian TikTok drama.
I have not been on the tick of the talks in a minute. So I actually need to be caught up.
Okay.
Please.
Here we
continue.
go.
I just know it's happening.
Right. So it all started with Fletcher, who released a song.
She is famous.
She astute. Thank you.
I'm trying to remember. Sammy and Abby think that she's amazing in Emily. And I'm like, who is that? And they have to told me like 6 times. Now I know because I keep getting just shamed into not because I didn't know.
She's in my top 3.
Okay. I like the song that she did, Girls, something like that. Girls, something. It's one of the songs. I liked it. It's a good one.
Good music.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Okay, so yes, Fletcher, who is a lesbian singer, released a song about her ex, Shannon, but not just about her ex, Shannon, about her ex's new girlfriend.
I remember hearing this. Did we discuss this? Someone told me about it.
I don't think you and I discussed it. Yeah, and the whole song was about how hot her ex's new girlfriend is. With the lyrics.
Way to stir drama in the
Right?
relationship.
Oh my God. So the lyrics say, if I were you, I'd probably want to keep her because Becky's so hot in your vintage t-shirt. Becky's the ex's new girlfriend. Oh, she's the one I should hate, but I want to know how she tastes.
Oh, this is a genius way to get back at your ex.
Shannon did nothing wrong. She is the sweetest
We
little...
don't know what happened. But I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying it was right to do. I'm not saying good job.
Right.
I'm saying what a genius way to stir up drums
to
in your
promote
ex's new relationship.
Oh, that too. I was going to say, and to promote your new album.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
if I broke up with someone and they started dating someone else and I wanted that relationship to fail, I would for sure start up stuff about the new person.
I'm trying to think if that would make like my relationship weaker or stronger because we would like bond over how funny it was.
Well, it depends if there's a crack.
That's true. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So Shannon ended up...
I do not endorse this kind of behavior. I'm just saying it was creative.
Yes. So Shannon ended up, after the song went viral on TikTok, Shannon ended up tweeting an empath would never, basically being like, you're a crap person, Fletcher.
Yes.
Okay. And so that all was going on, right?
Okay.
And then something else I saw just this morning, I saw Shannon, who is Fletcher's ex, released merch and Fletcher actually bought one of her t-shirts and made a TikTok about buying one of Shannon's t-shirts. And so then Shannon made a stitch to that TikTok basically, and it literally said, I'm refunding you. She wouldn't let her buy any of her merch.
Genius. Fletcher should have not told anyone she was buying it and then worn it at one of her concerts.
Oh,
come on, Fletcher. I thought you were a genius for half a second.
Oh my God, that would have been so good.
The element of surprise is always the best element.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh my God. Okay, so all of that like started, right? This was like a big deal like a month ago.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I feel like this is kind of old, but I'm into it.
Well, this kicked off what we like to call the Fletcher Curse on TikTok. Ever since this happened a month ago, all of these really famous people, like lesbian couples on TikTok that you thought were just end game it.
I never think that about anybody.
I can't help it. I fall into the trap. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to get married.
People only show the positive parts.
Yeah.
No one's going to show you the crappy. So like,
yeah.
No relationship is perfect.
Right. Well, except you're and Abby's, so.
We aren't perfect, but we're darn near close.
99.9999999.
Yes.
So yeah, all of these really famous, cute, if you fell into their trap, seemingly perfect TikTok couples, lesbian couples.
That's how you get views.
Yeah, they started breaking up one by one, and it's called the Fletcher Curse. So
why is this an ongoing? Has this happened before, or is this a new curse?
No, new curse. Just since
it's
the song
a new
came
curse.
Out.
Okay.
Yeah, and it really has nothing to do with Fletcher. It's just the fact that all of this drama happened, and then everyone started breaking up immediately after, and so we're all just blaming her.
Okay,
you know?
Great. Has nothing to do with anything else.
No. So the first couple that went down, well, Yeah, I guess we'll start with them. One of the first couples that went down was Riley and Sedona. So Sedona's that really tall basketball player from Oregon.
Got it. Yes.
With her really like short, she's normal sized. It's just Sedona's really tall, that couple.
Okay.
And so they ended up breaking up, and they posted a video, like a TikTok of themselves like together in the same room, basically talking about how sad the whole thing was, that they still love each other and respect each other. And like, but life just took us in separate directions, and yada, yada, yada. It seemed very amicable.
Cute.
And
like matureness.
Yeah, and Sedona started off by being super respectful with the two of them and announcing it and saying it was amicable. And then she went off the deep end a little bit. She just decided to go in a different direction. And she posted.
She just U-turned it.
She did a 180.
She said, "No thanks, Apple Maps. I got this."
I don't need the blue line. Gonna go this way. So she ended up posting a picture of herself with the caption, "Can my soulmate please come into my life? Because I'm tired of wasting time, money, energy, and love on women who traumatize me." So that was strike number one.
Okay, so,
there was no explanation given.
She was saying Riley was her name?
Riley, yeah.
Riley
she didn't
emotionally abused her.
She didn't post her name and didn't allude to her, but you just broke up. So everyone's going to assume this is about Riley. So that happened.
Okay. Well, we don't know what actually happened in the relationship, but continue.
Well,
okay.
There have been, ever since they broke up, there have been a lot of rumors circulating that Sedona actually cheated on Riley. But these were just rumors that other people were saying, right?
Okay.
But then after Sedona posted that picture with the caption that was rude and very pointed, Riley ended up posting on a comment on someone's TikTok and said, "She cheated on me twice."
Oh, snap.
Yeah. And then has been liking comments on TikTok of people being like, Sedona's a cheater. Sedona was mean to her. Sedona, da-da-da. She was liking all of them. And then she even commented on one person's TikTok about how Sedona was the one that traumatized her, and it wasn't the other way around.
So this is a she said.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is where I want receipts.
I know.
It's not my business. I have no right to know.
Heal on your own time, but give us receipts, please.
Don't bring it to our attention.
No.
And then
leave us half hanging.
Come on.
We need to know whose side to be on.
I mean, Sedona started this. Sedona, give us receipts.
You're right. If you're going to start the drama,
you finish it for me.
Right,
I have no right.
For the general public. I know you're trying to heal and move on.
I need to know who to believe.
Right. But we're also trying to heal and move on.
Yes.
And how are we supposed to do that without receipts?
Come on now.
Come on. So, yeah.
None of my business.
None of our business.
None of my business.
But
continue.
Okay. And so, they went down, and that was a big deal.
Okay.
And then
so wait, what was the last thing we heard, and when was that?
The last I saw this morning is Riley commented that Sedona was the one that traumatized her, and she's the one that cheated twice.
Got it.
That's the last I saw.
Got it.
There could be more, and it just didn't pop up.
Okay.
And so then Avery and Soph, cute little lesbian couple that lived in Florida.
Okay.
And Avery's the one, she got pretty famous because she did, she would try new candies, and she made candy skateboards, or she'd make really random skateboards out of what's that material that everyone makes stuff out of on Etsy? Resin?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she'd put one of her videos went viral because she put 1,000 plastic babies and filled them with resin and made it into a skateboard, and it was called a baby skateboard. I don't know. I'm going on a rant. Anyway, so they were living together.
Never seen one of those.
They had been dating for a few years. They were very cute. Again, I thought they were endgame. I was like, look at you go.
How
cheering
old are
for
they?
you. Right. And then a few days after breaking up, Avery and JoJo Siwa were spotted in Disneyland together and posting TikToks together, while Soph, on the opposite end of the country, was posting a bunch of TikToks about being sad and angry and trying to start over. So,
okay.
At this point, I just can't handle any more breakups. I am depressed enough. Please stop. Get some help. I need you to stay together. All right?
Just everyone stop.
Stop it.
Stop what you're doing.
Just
stop.
Nope.
Everyone.
I need to believe in love.
Emily.
So, come
you
on.
You are around me and Abby constantly.
It's true.
What is wrong with you?
There was a little fly.
There is a little fly.
It's coming right for me.
Okay.
Yes, I'm around. Gosh.
You're around loving couples constantly.
I really
you still
am.
don't believe in love because do Abby and I need to post more TikToks?
I think so. I think
no,
that
that's
would
the
make
curse.
me believe.
I'm not getting into this curse.
Yeah, no.
I'm keeping her off the internet now.
We must protect all the other internet lesbian couples at all costs.
Okay.
Because I need this.
No one's allowed to see Abby ever again. Then therefore we're not a TikTok couple.
Deal.
Therefore we can't break up.
Deal.
Done.
All right.
Sorry, babe.
Okay. So then, do we have time for?
Well, you know what we have to do?
Oh, tell me.
Check to see if we have another sponsor for today. Sponsor. Stomp. Stomp. She do the Nala stomp. She stomp. She stomp. She do the Nala stomp. All right. What else we got?
Okay, so there's a viral clip going around of Justin Sylvester pushing Jenna Bush Hager away from him on live TV.
I don't know who these people are.
The Today Show.
That's a show. I think my sister's been on it.
Yeah, it's like a news show.
Oh, okay.
It's really popular. It's like, I think it's like one of the #1 ranking, like, tuned in shows.
Okay.
Yeah. So Justin Sylvester, so Jenna Bush Hager is always the like anchor person, host. Yeah. And she always has a co-host, but for some reason the co-host was gone and Justin was filling in. And they were doing a cute little cooking segment together where they had a chef on the air with them, kind of showing them how to make something.
Okay.
And in the middle of the taping, Jenna playfully like goes like this, like, you know, is like kind of slapping him playfully like on the shoulder, like very casual. Yeah. But then she raps.
She's trying to burp.
I thought I had to burp.
You didn't do it though.
Didn't do it.
Okay.
And then she wraps her arm around him for kind of like this awkward like side hug thing. To which he shimmies out of her grip. So that was the first awkward thing. And then she moves back towards him, you know, to get back into like the frame. And he literally reaches his hand out and physically pushes her away. And
what?
And this was like on one of the highest viewed shows, and like I'm pretty sure it was live. And the whole thing was really awkward because she just kind of looks directly into the camera after she gets pushed and then just kind of starts like scooting back in towards him because she had to be in frame. You can't just like hang out on the side. And she's like awkwardly smiling, and like the whole thing was just so uncomfortable to watch. Yeah, and it was going very viral online because everyone was like talking about how painful it was to watch.
I want to see.
It was
not right now. Afterwards,
I'll show you. It was quite a clip. But so then of course the internet started like, you know, spreading this around. It became viral and everyone was tweeting at them and whatever. So Justin, who was the one that pushed her away, ended up posting a video explaining that the whole thing was taken super out of context, that both him and Jenna were playfully flirting with the chef. I didn't know Justin was gay. I don't know like what his sexuality is. I don't know if he's ever come out and said like I'm gay or I'm bi or pan, you know, whatever. But he did say he was interested in the chef, who was a male. And so when I initially watched this clip, I thought Jenna was flirting with him, but I don't think she was flirting with him. And he said basically that they were both playfully flirting with the chef, and it was his way of doing like a little like, he's mine, like back up, like a cute little like we're fighting over him.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, but no one knew this, and so everyone just thought these two news anchors were like having this weird beef, and like maybe she was flirting with him and maybe he was uncomfortable. Like no one knew what was happening, and then he came on the air and like clarified, and I think he posted like a TikTok or an Instagram video or something. It was basically like, no, this was a bit. It was, yeah. But for the whole day I was so uncomfortable.
Well, I'm glad he clarified. Thank you for all of us nosy people.
That's how you do it,
whether it's truth or a lie. Now we have something to believe.
Right. Yep. Okay, and then last piece of news, apparently, really quick news is that Olivia Newton-John died at the age of 73.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was sad. And as of right now, we don't know a cause of death, but her husband did allude to her battle with breast cancer when he was giving a statement to the press. Okay. But as of when we're filming, it still hasn't been said what happened.
Okay, that's sad though.
Yeah. And then the latest internet debate for once is not over the color of a dress or the color of shoes
or how many wheels or doors there are in the world,
but instead whether or not you call your evening time meal dinner or supper. What do you call it?
I call it dinner, but in the South they call it supper.
I call it dinner unless it's Sunday, and then it's Sunday supper. That's what we did in our house. There's no other explanation to that. But, yep, so there was a food blogger that started this huge fight on the internet.
Well, because I thought supper was a Southern thing, and you're from Virginia, so that would make sense that one of your meals.
Yeah, Sunday supper.
Okay.
I don't know where
I've
it came
heard
from.
of it. Like, I know that supper is a term, but I don't think it's commonly used in the West Coast.
Yeah. I've only ever heard it from my family, from my dad saying Sunday supper.
That is why this is not a debate. It's like saying soda or pop. Or like
sprinkles or jimmies.
Continue. What does the blogger say?
Okay, so this food blogger started a huge fight because he posted a stating on his Facebook page, it's called Dinner Not Supper. I don't know the context behind this, but that's just what he posted. And his post has almost 42,000 comments underneath it of people arguing what the meal is called. And a lot of people were agreeing to saying that the meals of the day were called breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But then there was a huge group of people that came forward and saying the meals of the day were called breakfast, dinner, supper.
Nope. That's
wrong.
Nope.
You're
that's
wrong.
just causing drama.
Yep.
I would never eat dinner at noon.
My favorite comment that I saw out of all of this was some guy named David commented, Jesus and his disciples did not eat the last dinner. I rest my case. I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's just, how people have different terms for things. Like,
right.
We call it French fries, and then in Europe they call it chips. Neither's wrong.
Forgot about
it's
that.
just how different places have different words for things. And I'm not going to fight anyone about it. If you say Sunday supper, that's what you eat.
Thank you.
I'm going to eat dinner. You can eat supper.
2 separate tables. All right, you ready for a positive moment?
I need a positive moment.
All right, so Switzerland is officially planning on building an underground automated tunnel network where they would ship everything underneath it. So instead of having like shipping trucks on the highways and the freeways and the roads, they would build an underground tunnel system to ship the goods underneath the cities. And I saw the concept plans for this, and it literally looks like it's out of a sci-fi movie. And they've approved this, so like it's happening. It's in the planning stages.
So these truck drivers are going to be underground for hours on end driving?
No, it's all automated. So that's the sucky thing, is a bunch of truck drivers are about to lose their jobs. And at the same time, a bunch of, like, I'm assuming engineers, construction people, architects are about to get a bunch of jobs.
Yeah. But there's going to need to be people who, control these automated systems, I guess.
Right. Yeah. So it's kind of like but Switzerland is also really good at taking care of their people.
Yeah. And they're really smart.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to see how this goes. Because at first I was like, if I was a driver, I would not want to be underground for that long of time.
Right.
But
yeah. So it's really cool. They basically have these pods on the ground, underground, where they're going to put like the shipping containers and stuff and like the material. And this dang fly.
That.
Oh, God lordy. Yeah. And basically the tunnels are going to go under the distribution centers and like through the cities. And every time a cargo pod gets to the distribution center that it needs to be at, it's going to get pushed onto an elevator, and then that elevator is going to bring it up to the distribution center. So it's all like, it's like, I don't, it was the coolest thing I've seen. And they said they're going to have a rail on top, like on the ceiling, to carry the lighter, smaller things. I think it's very cool.
I'm excited to actually see how this comes.
Right.
Like how this plays out, because it seems pretty legit.
Yeah. And they said the project is estimated to be able to take 40% of all freight-bearing traffic off the roadways in a sustainable way that doesn't involve clearing any land for additional roads. So it's like to clear up traffic. It's to clear up like the greenhouse gases and everything. Like, it's supposed to be pretty good.
Wow. Yeah. I'm excited to see it. And probably will never end up happening anywhere else, even if it's super, super... helpful and good.
I need a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then recently was the 4th person ever to be cured of HIV by accident. So
who was? Say that again.
The 4th person ever in history.
Okay.
Just was announced cured of HIV, and the entire thing was an accident. So they're basically trying to study him and figure out how like they can make this like not an accident.
Okay.
But he has been infected with HIV since 1980, and after a bone marrow transplant, he's been in remission for 17 months. He received this transplant to treat his leukemia. It had nothing to do with his HIV, but they noticed that the donor had HIV resistance and taught the man's body to create I can never say this word, immune response. Immune. How do you Immune response. I feel like I influx on the wrong word.
I'm immune.
Immune. Yeah. Created an immune response against the virus. So my question is, like, I guess they are looking into it, because I was going to say, like, why wouldn't they start, like, if the people that have that HIV resistance, like, and they're willing to donate, like, blood and bone marrow and stuff.
I didn't know there were people with an HIV resistance.
I didn't either. Yeah. But like now that we know
I know that there's drugs people can take so they can't spread HIV. Like once they have it, that it suppresses it so it doesn't show up on tests or like, and it's not spreadable anymore. But I didn't know there was people they're like naturally immune.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But now that we know this, like if those people are willing to donate, like this should be like that
would be fantastic.
Yeah, they got to figure out a way to like mass produce that
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Huh.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then in Nepal, they recently reported that their wild tiger population is 40% higher compared to 2015.
Love a tiger.
So they have nearly tripled the number of tigers in the wild. And they were on the brink of
extinction.
I cannot speak today.
That's okay. I can never speak. You can have a day.
Thank you. But now the tigers are at 190% increase.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I'm loving these positive moments.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And then last thing, this one's for the boomers. I found an article on Good News Network, and it was talking about a study that came out of the University College of London, where their team says using a smartphone as an external memory not only helps people remember what's stored in the phone, but it helps them remember unsaved information too. So neuroscientists have previously been worried that using too much technology was basically like frying our brains and like making us mush and like not being as responsible with our thoughts. Well, now they're saying the opposite and basically saying that they think smartphones can boost memory skills by freeing up our brains because we don't have to store as much information anymore.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, we don't have to memorize phone numbers anymore and stuff.
Right. And we can just Google everything. Like everything's like right there, like accessible.
So we're using more critical thinking than memory.
Exactly.
Which we talked about earlier is a sign of intelligence.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
I like this.
Take that, boomers.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. I'm smart.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
All right, that's it for our news.
I love it. All right, did you have a game? You asked me earlier if I would play Smash or Pass with cartoon characters.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You didn't get around to doing that?
Oh no, I did.
Oh, okay, great.
I just want to explain where this came from.
Please
I feel like this game is not like our other games, but I need to settle a debate with myself.
Okay.
Because
I won't play Smash or Pass with real people.
Fair enough.
But with cartoon characters. Fair game.
Okay. So about maybe like 2 months ago, I posted that I thought the saber-toothed tiger from Ice Age was hot, right?
Yeah, he is.
I'm a lesbian woman on the Kinsey scale. I'm as far maxed out as you can go, right?
I'm gay,
but the saber-toothed tiger from Ice Age.
No, Smash.
So people were confused and DMing me and being like, I thought you were gay. Okay, I'm not going to date a saber-toothed cartoon tiger.
Bestialist, whatever the word is.
Yeah. And people were like, you can't find a cartoon character hot.
Whoa. Excuse me?
Yeah.
False. I'm going to pass on you.
Right.
All right.
So I needed to one, know that you agreed with the saber-toothed tiger. What is his name? Diego. From Ice Age. Smash. Thank God. All right, here we go. Hercules.
Pass. He wouldn't. I can't. This is not Rachel Uncensored. I can't say things, but I don't think he knows where everything is. Continue.
He just kind of seems like a little dweeb.
He seems like a douche.
A little bit, yeah. It's a pass for me, too.
It's a pass.
Princess Jasmine.
Smash.
She's a pass for me.
When she's in the red outfit.
Smash.
Thank you. Not when she's in the green. Pass.
Right, yeah, no.
Red outfit? Smash.
She seems like she'd be a pillow princess, which is why it's a pass for me. But when she's in the red outfit, she's giving daddy energy. So
she gives power energy right there.
Okay, Li Shang from Mulan, the like main male character.
Oh, I haven't seen that. But I'm gonna pass. Maybe Smash? I don't know. I don't know who we're talking about.
Well, now we're going to watch Mulan after this so we can give a proper answer.
I've seen for some reason, I never saw Mulan. I have no idea why.
He's a smash for me.
Okay.
Shigo from Kim Possible. Black hair, green outfit. Smash. My God. Yeah, I think genuinely it was Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The fighting scene.
How are you and Jessica not best friends? My sister-in-law is obsessed with Buffy.
Oh, really?
Like hardcore obsessed.
Oh, same. My whole room used to be themed Buffy. Like I should have known I was gay. I had posters of her everywhere. I had like,
I've literally never seen an episode.
we have a long night ahead
Have you
of
seen
us.
Veronica Mars?
I'm rewatching it right now.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That is another one Jessica's obsessed with. I got into that one, but I never got into Buffy.
You can't watch it now because it's so 90s that you would go to watch it and you'd be like, ugh. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, it was her. So Buffy and the fighting scene from The Mummy 2 where the two girls in The Mummy 2 are fighting each other with the swords.
I don't remember this.
Buffy, sword fight, and Shigo from Kim Possible were my gay awakenings.
These were my gay I can remember a couple gay awakenings, but they weren't awakenings. I just now looking back, I'm like, I'm gay.
Right.
Laura Croft from Tomb Raider. What's the chick from Roger Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit.
Is that it? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember anymore. What is this? Is All Things Internet.
I wasn't. I was just moving my hand. But is that who you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, then Jessica Rabbit.
I can't remember. I really like Jessica Biel.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Angelina Jolie is like also
Tomb Raider was
also in my
that
top
Tomb
3.
Raider was like I watched it 60 times and I didn't know why.
Yeah, Buffy, obsessed with it. I still to this day hate scary things. I hate ghosts. I hate anything but I would watch that show religiously.
Love ghosts and conspiracy theories.
I don't like watching stuff about it though because I believe in it. Like I believe in ghosts, so I don't want to watch scary things about ghosts.
Okay,
But,
get more
all right.
smash passes.
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Pass.
Yeah.
He looks like he stinks.
Yeah.
Doesn't shower.
Megara from Hercules.
Is that the chick in it?
Yeah.
Nah, she seems pretty full of herself.
I kind of like that though.
I don't like. I like when someone's confident. I don't like when they're cocky.
Oh, true.
It's a difference.
Okay. Still a smash for me. Tarzan.
Smash.
All right, Eric from The Little Mermaid.
No, pass.
He's a smash. He
does not know where things are.
He seems so sweet.
No.
All right. Ariel from Little Mermaid, if she were of age as a cartoon character.
I love how we put these legal aspects in.
So Ariel from Little Mermaid 2. She's like
pass.
Oh, smash.
Not my personality.
I have a thing for redheads. All right, last one. Balto.
I don't know who that is.
Rachel.
Emily.
We have so many movies to watch together. He's a husky from a movie called Balto. His name is Balto, and I've
never heard of this in my entire life.
Oh, it's such a good movie, and he gives Diego vibes.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, I feel that. Yeah. I have one for you.
Okay.
Shrek.
Smash. Stop. Don't cut that. Like, don't leave that in there. Okay.
I'm Shrek. Abby just walked in. I was like, "Aren't you Shrek?"
My God.
Anyway.
All right. Time for questions?
Yeah, we can have a couple.
Okay. Is cereal soup?
Yes.
Explain yourself.
Abby just got mad.
Abby's judging hardcore. I'm a no on this, so please explain yourself.
It's liquid with chunks in it. It's soup.
Ew.
It's not, but I understand the argument.
Well, the definition of soup, I did look it up. A liquid food, especially with meat, fish, or vegetable stock as a base, often containing pieces of solid food. Technically, if we're going on the definition, it counts.
But it's not a stock.
But it says especially with. It doesn't say absolutely with.
Oh, yeah. Because like clam chowder, but that's got, you know what? It's not a stock.
Okay, so are you changing your mind?
Yeah.
Okay. We've convinced her.
It was an easy convince. It was an easy convince.
All right. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Oh, any sport.
Right.
It's all dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
So none of it. But I don't think you need it for hockey or football.
I was thinking football would be really funny because you can't run in a straight line and like you have no depth perception.
Oh, that's
everything's
true.
Spinning.
That's true. I think soccer wouldn't be funny because I feel like people would just give up running.
Yeah.
So like I want it to be something that's like like basketball might be funny.
Okay. You go to pass the ball and it's just like the person's not there.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like way over there.
I feel like I'm missing a sport though. Like maybe something like low key, like bowling or golf.
Ooh, bowling. Bowling would be good.
Bowling might be fun.
Bowling would be good.
Are we talking about to view or to watch?
Same thing.
No, sorry, to view or to play?
To view.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, I never want to be drunk and then run around.
No.
So I was thinking more for myself.
Right.
Bowling.
Bowling. That'd be good.
To play.
It would just like go into the next lane over.
Yeah, I guess it would just be a bunch of gutter balls though.
Maybe we could have bumpers.
Bumper.
Boozy bumper bowling.
Boozy bumper bowling.
Oh my God. Can we like actually make that a thing though?
Trademarked.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Mm-hmm.
I would say basketball.
Okay. I love that. And then last one. What would your weapon of choice be in a zombie apocalypse?
It's like a gun.
It's your weapon of choice.
I don't know how to kill zombies. Isn't there like a way to kill a zombie?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like there's multiple ways and they all clash. So in your world, how would you kill a zombie and what weapon would you choose?
I mean, it depends if they're far away. I want to do like a grenade. If they're up close, I want a gun.
Into this. This is like when I tried to play the island game. I tried to play the island game with her the other day. We were standing around. We had like a half-hour wait and had nothing to do and really bad cell service. And so I looked at her and I was like, if you were stranded on a desert island and you could only call 3 people for the rest of your life, who would those 3 people be? And she's like, well, I'd call the Coast Guard. I was like, no. No, you can't get off the island. You're stuck on. Well, why can't I get off the island?
So I said, you said if you were about to die, there's no saving you.
Right.
I said my mom, Abby, and Kelly 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you weren't allowed to be offended.
No, I know where I rank with Kelly 6.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just those 3 people would relay my messages.
Yeah. And then she goes, and they would call the Coast Guard to save me.
Yes, they would immediately. All 3 of them.
God. All right. Oh, wait. You didn't answer. So what weapon would you choose in a zombie apocalypse?
A gun.
Just, there's like thousands of types.
I don't know. I'm not a gun enthusiast.
I want you to get
one that goes bang.
I want you to get one of those G.I. Joe ones that go da-da-da-da-da-da-da. My weapon of choice would be Xanax. Thank you for coming to our show.
All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for joining. Please rate us on wherever you're listening to this. It really helps us, and follow so that you get notified every time we post a new episode, which is every Monday. Make sure you're checking out Emily's socials, my socials, and our podcast socials, all linked below. I love you guys. Thanks for joining us. And do you have anything else to say?
Love you. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of All Things Internet. Please make sure to like and follow our podcast on whichever platform you're currently listening to it on. And make sure to follow us at Podcast ATI on Twitter, where you can ask questions and get the latest updates on our show. We love you. Thanks for listening. I'm Rachel Ballinger, and this has been All Things Internet.